cast iron, and PVC. At Charlotte Pipe, we're proud to make both. And in the correct application, they're both wonderful materials. Cast iron is by far the more durable and reliable material, but it can seem to be more expensive based on the material's initial cost. So, there can be a lot of pressure to go with PVC. Also, you need to factor in the cost of properly installing PVC. This video is going to try to make your choice as clear and simple as possible. For many applications, PVC is fine, but there are 7 cases where substituting PVC where cast iron was specified can get you into trouble. Is the working temperature going to exceed 140 degrees? PVC has a maximum working temperature of 140 degrees. So if your project involves hot water, say in a commercial kitchen or with industrial washing machines, PVC is a poor choice. Cast iron can easily handle boiling water and more. Is your application environment going to involve wide temperature swings? With a 100-degree change in temperature, PVC will expand 3.6 inches per 100 feet of pipe. Over the same distance, cast iron only expands 3/4 of an inch. You can still use PVC in applications like this, but you have to account for expansion and contraction using a mechanical device, a loop, offsets, or change in directions. This adds additional cost. Is sound an issue? PVC requires special and expensive wrapping to deaden sound. Cast iron is naturally quiet, so the question you have to ask here is, do you want a resident of a luxury condo to hear the toilets flush in their walls? Or is anybody going to be sleeping or trying to concentrate next to a rainwater pipe? Are you going to install pipe underground? PVC is a flexible material, which means the trench and surrounding soil requires careful preparation in order that PVC doesn't deflect due to the weight of the fill, or when the soil shifts or external loads are applied. Many people are surprised to learn that PVC systems are considered to be in a failed state when they deflect 5%. Correctly trenching PVC requires additional labor and material, which is more cost. And there's always a chance that it is done incorrectly. In addition, if boiling water goes into plastic pipe below ground for any period of time, failure is almost certainly guaranteed. The only thing to do is jackhammer the whole thing up and start over. Cast iron is rigid and requires no special trenching. The material itself provides incredible strength against crushing below grade. Have you factored in the cost of additional hangers and their installation? The model plumbing code requires that PVC be supported every 4 feet. Cast iron is a stronger material and only needs to be supported every 10 feet and within 18 inches of each joint. Does your building use plenum spaces for return air? PVC is a combustible material per ASTM E136. Cast iron is non-combustible and therefore can be installed in a plenum without any special precautions. Has your contractor added the cost of fire stopping materials and labor, or will that just show up in a different bill? When PVC goes through a firewall, it requires an intumescent fire collar. These devices can be very expensive and they require additional labor to install. Because cast iron doesn't burn, all you have to do is fill in the annular space between the pipe and the penetration. We know that was a lot of questions, but taking a few minutes to answer them honestly will allow you to make the right material selection for your DWV application. In many cases, you will quickly see why cast iron has and will continue to provide superior performance in most DWV applications. At charlottepipe.com/VE, you can find our handy VE checklist, technical manuals, and can reach out to us with any questions you may have.